Hello and welcome to my channel. In this video we are going to see how to sew a corduroy tote bag with a zipper. The link to get the pattern is in the description under the video. To make this bag you will need one metal snap button 1 cm in diameter, one 20 cm long zipper, one 30 cm long zipper, lightweight cotton fabric for the lining, fusible fleece, lightweight fusible interfacing, corduroy fabric for the exterior, the pattern pieces printed and cut out. You will also need a 2 meter long and 3 cm wide strap to reinforce the bag handles. You can skip this if your fabric is already thick enough. Take the corduroy fabric. Place the pattern pieces on it according to the cutting layout. Cut the pieces. Transfer all important markings directly onto the fabric. Take the lining fabric. Place the pattern pieces on it according to the cutting layout. Cut the pieces. Transfer all important markings directly onto the fabric. Trim the seam allowances of the pattern pieces that require interfacing. Take the interfacing. Place the pattern pieces without seam allowances on it according to the cutting layout. Cut the pieces. Place each interfacing piece on the wrong side of the corresponding fabric piece. Press with an iron to fuse the interfacing. Take the outer fabric and the lining of the front pocket. Place them right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch the upper edge 1 cm from the edge. Trim the excess fabric in the corners. Clip the rounded seams. Turn the pockets right side out. Place the lining and the outer fabric wrong sides together. Press carefully. Pin, then stitch all around the pocket 5 mm from the edge. Take the outer fabric and the lining of the side pockets. Place them right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch the upper edge 1 cm from the edge. Press the seam open. Turn the pocket right side out. Place the lining and the outer fabric wrong sides together. Pin, then top stitch all around the pocket 5 mm from the edge. Take the two handle pieces. Fold each piece right sides together lengthwise. Stitch the long edge 1 cm from the edge. Press the seam open. Turn each handle right side out through one of the open ends. Press carefully. Cut a piece of webbing 1 meter long. Insert the webbing inside the handle. Pin the ends of the webbing to the ends of the handle. Top stitch both long sides 5 mm from the edge. Repeat the same steps for the second handle. Take one of the main outer fabric panels and the front pocket. Using the pattern, mark the position of the snap button on both the pocket and the panel. Attach one side of the snap button to the panel at the marked spot. Attach the other side of the snap button to the front pocket at the corresponding spot. Place the front pocket on the panel wrong side of the pocket against right side of the panel, aligning the centers. Stitch the 3 sides of the pocket 5 mm from the edge. Using the pattern, mark the placement of the handles on the panel. Place each end of the handle on its marked position, right sides together. Stitch a rectangle all around each end of the handles 5 mm from the edge, stopping at the distance indicated on the pattern, 4.5 cm from the top edge of the panel. Take the second main panel and the second handle. Using the pattern, mark the placement of the handles on the panel. Place each end of the handle on its marked position, right sides together. Stitch a rectangle all around each end 5 mm from the edge, stopping at the distance marked on the pattern. Take the outer fabric side panels and the side pockets. Place the side pockets on the side panels, wrong side of the pocket against right side of the panels, aligning the centers. Stitch the three sides of each pocket 5 mm from the edge. Take the bottom piece of the bag, outer fabric and the side panels. Place the side panels on each side of the bottom piece, right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch each side 1 cm from the edge. Press the seams open. Top stitch 5 mm from each seam, making sure the top stitch stays on the side panel, not on the bottom piece. Take the bag perimeter, bottom plus side panels, in outer fabric and the two main panels. Place one edge of the side panel against one edge of the main panel, right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch 1 cm from the edge. Repeat the same step with the second side panel on the other edge of the same main panel, right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch 1 cm from the edge. Then pin the bottom edge of the main panel to the edge of the bag's bottom, right sides together, aligning the centers. Pinch the corners of the side panels to match the bottom seam with the side seam. Make sure the seams are perfectly aligned. Stitch 1 cm from the edge. Repeat the same steps to attach the second main panel to the other side of the bag perimeter. Take one main lining panel and the zipper pocket lining. Using the pattern, draw the pocket opening on both the panel and the pocket lining. Cut a piece of interfacing measuring 20 by 3 cm. Place the interfacing on the wrong side of the pocket lining, centered over the opening, and press to fuse in place. Trace the opening again over the interfacing. Place the pocket lining on the panel, right sides together, aligning the opening markings. Stitch all around the rectangle. Cut along the center line of the opening, then cut diagonally into the corners up to but not through the stitches. Pull the pocket lining through the opening to the wrong side. Press carefully to flatten the edges of the opening. Place the 20 cm zipper behind the opening, right side of the zipper facing up, centered so that the slider is visible through the opening. Pin then stitch all around 3 mm from the edge of the opening. Trim the excess zipper tape if needed. Fold the pocket lining in half, wrong sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch the 3 sides of the pocket lining 1 cm from the edge. Take the pocket piece in lining fabric and fold it in half lengthwise, wrong sides together. Stitch the upper edge of the pocket 5 mm from the edge. Take the second main lining panel, place the pocket on the panel, right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch the 3 sides of the pocket 5 mm from the edge. Sew a vertical line in the center to divide the pocket into 2 compartments. Take the 4 zipper panel pieces and the 30 cm long zipper. On one side of the zipper, mark 1 cm from each end. Fold the zipper end to the wrong side at a right angle over 1 cm, aligning the fold with the edge of the zipper. Sew a few stitches to hold the fold in place. Separate the zipper by removing the slider. Take the 2 interfaced zipper panel pieces. Mark 1 cm from the edge of the short sides. On each piece, fold one short side to the wrong side by 1 cm and pin. Press if necessary to maintain the fold. Place one side of the zipper on one of the interfaced pieces right sides together, positioning the folded edges of the zipper along the 1 cm mark and aligning the raw edge of the zipper with the raw edge of the fabric piece. Stitch 1 cm from the edge. Repeat the same process with the other side of the zipper and the second interfaced piece. Take the two non-interfaced zipper panel pieces. Mark 1 cm from the edges of the short sides. On each piece, fold one short side to the wrong side by 1 cm and pin. Press if necessary to maintain the fold. Place each non-interfaced piece on top of its corresponding interfaced piece. The one with the zipper, right sides together, folded edge against folded edge, aligning the centers. Stitch the two sides 1 cm from the edge, leaving the folded short sides open. Clip the corners, then turn the pieces right sides out and press carefully. Top stitch all around the panel 5 mm from the edge. Repeat the same process for the second piece. Take one upper piece and one lower piece of the main lining panel along with one of the zipper panel pieces. Place the zipper panel on the upper piece right sides together, aligning the centers. Then place the lower piece of the panel on top, right sides together, again aligning the centers. Stitch all layers together 1 cm from the edge. Press the seam open, then top stitch 5 mm from the seam. Repeat these steps for the second main lining panel. Take one upper piece and one lower piece of the side lining panels. Place the upper piece on the lower piece right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch 1 cm from the edge. Press the seam open, then top stitch 5 mm from the seam. Repeat these steps for the second side panel. Take the bottom piece of the bag, lining fabric, and the side panels. Place the side panels on each side of the bottom piece right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch each side 1 cm from the edge. Press the seams open. Take the bag perimeter, bottom plus side panels, and the two main lining panels. Place one edge of the side panel against one edge of the main panel, right sides together, aligning the centers. Stitch 1 cm from the edge. Repeat the same step with the second side panel on the other edge of the same main panel, right sides together, centered. Stitch 1 cm from the edge. Then pin the bottom edge of the main panel to the bottom edge of the bag, right sides together, aligning the centers. Pinch the corners of the side panels to align the bottom and side seams perfectly. Stitch 1 cm from the edge. Repeat these steps to assemble the second main lining panel on the other side of the perimeter. This time, leave a 15 cm opening at the base to turn the bag right side out later. Press the seams open. Turn the lining right side out and the outer bag wrong side out. Insert the lining into the outer bag, right sides together, aligning the centers of each panel. Pin, then stitch all around the opening, 1 cm from the edge. Turn the bag right side out through the opening left in the lining. Press carefully around the opening to flatten the seams. Top stitch all around the opening 5 mm from the edge for a clean finish. Carefully align the edges of the zipper, reinsert the slider to close the zipper. Take the zipper tab piece, mark 1 cm from each short side, fold the short sides to the wrong side by 1 cm. Fold the tab in half, right sides together, aligning the edges. Stitch the 2 short sides 1 cm from the edge. Clip the corners. Trim the seam allowance, then turn the tab right side out. Insert the free end of the zipper into the tab. Top stitch all around the tab 5 mm from the edge to secure it. Fold the edges of the opening in the lining inward by 1 cm. Pin to hold in place. Stitch 2 mm from the edge to close the opening, or sew using an invisible hand stitch for a neater finish. Your bag is ready. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments or to contact me on my social media. All of the links are in the description under the video.